Hey, hi. So basically, I've realized over the last couple of weeks that my creating skill has improved a lot. So I decided to try and get a rated level. I made this pursuit vehicle. I kinda like it, but I'm just not sure if it's up to rate standards. Yeah, so here's like the first part. If you're interested in seeing this, the showcase is on my second channel, so I'll link that in the description. But that's not what this video is about. I want to make a new level. Okay, so I want to make a new level and try to make it like hopefully rate worthy. Hopefully. So I did already start to make a little bit of the layout, so I'll show you that in a second. I can definitely work with this. It's like a lot of copy-pasted gameplay, but that just basically what every featured level nowadays is. Today we're just gonna be decorating this first part. I wanna go for a modern style with this level, because simply that's just what I'm best at, what I'm most comfortable with. So I've already set out a color palette. Like, these will be my main colors for this first part. I like making the background the most, like, the brightest color out of my color palette. The background, or the ground doesn't really matter, I think, so I can just make it black, as well as the line. I don't really want to have a line. So we'll start off by making a block design, and since this is a modern level, we can go really simple with this. So I want to make the blocks kind of gray and red, and like have other details as yellow. So we'll make this the red color. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool looking color scheme. Then I'll just add some blocks on top of here, so I can make the outline like a bit thicker. Now we have like a really thick outline on top. Oh wait, I just realized something. This will be like really object heavy. Yeah, no, 58 objects is not a good amount. Inside of here, I want to add some details, as in small circles on the top of the outline. Very small though, like 0.30. And okay, thank you. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool detail. Inside of the block design, I'll add some of these slopes on like lower brightness. See, that makes it look a lot better in my opinion. Maybe not as dark though. Yeah, that looks better. I can just copy the values and paste color. Cool, so I think this is a pretty cool block design. Just got a bit more details. I did this block in my last level and it looked kinda cool. I might just do it again. I think they were on -10 or on -0.10 brightness. The slopes. Yeah, okay. You know what? I might just make it even go on top of them. Might be even like slightly darker. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot actually. I think that adds some detail. Maybe a spike on the edge like this with these colors. Ooh, that could look cool. It's like it cuts in from the outline into the block. I kind of like that. The only thing we gotta add is like black glow that separates it from the background a little bit. I'll put this on a color channel number 9, which is black on 20% opacity. Yeah, but I guess I'll add these like connector objects inside Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. So that's the whole log. Okay, now that we've applied the design, I kind of want to work on these little guys, the floating objects. I might just go very simple mode here and just fill this out with same color. Honestly, I feel like there's something missing from this though. It looks kind of empty. Maybe I could even add one of these. Okay, I kinda like that. Now that we have this design, I can click this button, which is the link together button. Basically what it does is I can click on any object in this whole thing and it just selects the entire one. And it just selects the entire design. So that's really useful when I want to copy paste something. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is maybe just add the crown spikes to this whole part. I'll just put a couple of these pulsing circles in with like a pretty high scale, and they just progressively get smaller and more colorful. I can just add some black glow behind this. We will put this on T4 and just put it in the ground spikes in random places. Since this is a modern level, I should probably add some arrows, scale it up slightly. And yeah, we have a cool arrow now that uses like the whole color palette that we have. Also, I realized that I made this block design with a spike, but in this entire part I did not put a single spike down on any of these objects, so that was kind of useless. Right, next up we will make a saw blade design. And for the base saw blade I can just use one of these ones. And here's a little cool trick I've learned. Basically, if you set the base color to a light background and go in the HSV tab and turn this down to 0, you're left with this, which is really pretty for modern levels in my opinion. So I can just make this rotate slower and we have a pretty convincing saw design. Okay, so I can do that and then just put a circle object down, scale it up. Maybe I can make it just color 5 again, or maybe color 8. Maybe I can make it color 8 and put another one down that's like really small and make that color 5. Alright, I kind of vibe with this, and then just black glow behind all of this. Next up we will work on the orc deco, like 1.25. Scale it down, put it on lower Z order, scale it down to like 1.0, down 6. Okay, I think that looks kind of cool. I think I have like a really cool idea for a transition into this part. What I want to do is just like copy paste this chunk. I'll put it down, go into like a new layer, and I just have to remake this. Okay, so we have like the whole thing replaced, and we just gotta make it all white, and I need to put in a black background, like a 6x6 block like this, and just warp it up super big. Make this black is like the start of the level basically. I'm gonna put this on group 3. But we also kind of need a block right here. That's going to be on group 4. And this block that's on group 4 will move eggs like 20 maybe. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 4 blocks, okay. It's gonna move 40 then. This is moving a bit too slow. Actually, I think can just increase the move time. Or not the move time, you know what I mean. Okay. And for this we need like a very impactful pulse. Or basically everything. I'm gonna take this spike, I'm gonna make it no touch. We will add it to group 3. I'll put it here and it'll just serve as a jump indicator. Because that click might be like confusing when you're transitioning off. Actually, I can just pulse like new group 5, which will just be the same thing as this, except on editor layer 7. Out this group 5. It'll be white. Wait, actually it'll just be black blending. Right. Then group 5 will pulse. Yeah, that's kind of impactful. Jump indicators will probably be really simple. Just gonna like scale this down. Put this on 5. Scale it up slightly. Put it below. Then like color 6 maybe. And we've got our jump indicator. Okay, so I made the jump indicators. Last thing I'll make is the pulses. Okay, I think I'm done with this part. Let's give it a look.